In this video, we're going to look at crypto airdrops, which is an amazing way to get some free crypto in some really exciting projects. We're going to go through what crypto airdrops actually are and some really good opportunities for this year, including some methods on finding these and taking advantage. Timestamps for all of that are down in the description. What exactly is an airdrop though, and how can we take advantage? Well, an airdrop refers to the distribution of crypto either by virtue of holding a certain other token or by being an active wallet address. Back in the day, Ethereum holders used to get airdropped crypto simply for holding ETH. These days, as crypto has matured, things are a little bit more complex. You usually have to use a network early on and use the testnet and help the developers out. If you use applications or if you bridge ETH over from the ETH mainnet to the new network, you may be in line for a crypto airdrop, and these can be very lucrative. So we'll go over the best ones in this video. Before we get into the biggest airdrops for this year, how do we get the best info on airdrops, when they're happening, and how to get involved? I'll leave some of the best resources in the description for you as links. For example, DeFi airdrops here on Twitter. It shows you the best airdrop rumors or possible confirmed airdrops right here. So a lot of these are going to be garbage and you might just want to skip over them, but some are going to be really great and, really great applications that are just doing airdrops for early users. So right here we can see airdrop confirmed. Sturdy Finance has announced its airdrop, and you may have to do specific things right here. Now, what you can do is go right into the application itself, click on the Twitter account, and then you can see the Discord right here. You're going to get way more info about the project itself, the potential airdrops, what you might have to do if they're doing any more in the future, and how you have to use the application itself to actually get those tokens. If you need more info on using wallets and DeFi itself, there's some big sections in the Crypto Investor course that can help you out here, including wallets, but DeFi as well. It goes through using DeFi, using applications, linking wallets to them and everything like that. So I'll leave this linked in the description if you are interested. There's private Discord groups there as well with me and the community in them. So it's a good community of people in crypto. But the next resource is DeFi Llama here. Now, this is a page of tokenless protocols, and you can actually sort these by TVL, which is really good. So we can get a bunch of really big applications that don't yet have a token, and when they launch, there could actually be a lot of value created here for the airdrop token. Now, it doesn't give you specific info on what airdrops are happening. You have to do that yourself. So what we can do here is dig a bit deeper with one of the tokens, and then we can see what it is, and if we would want to get maybe involved with it. Then what you can do is go over to the tokens Twitter page or the Medium that they have or the Discord, and get a little bit deeper in terms of what the application is, what the community is doing, and if the airdrop is happening, what you need to do. There's also some applications here. For example, on Cardano, these may not be airdrops, but they may be stake pool offerings as well. So just more information on what applications are actually fairly decently big that don't have a token, because that's going to be where the most value is with an airdrop token, is in the biggest application. Another great resource is airdrops.io, which just lists out all of the airdrops that are happening and some of the biggest airdrops. Again, there may be half of this, which is just garbage, but there may be some gems in here. So hottest airdrop right now, Z Casino, which is obviously a casino running on a ZK rollup on Ethereum. So as you can see here, connect your MetaMask wallet, switch the network to one of these on the testnet, request and tweet. So you have to tweet to get testnet tokens, but then you get some testnet USD, explore, play some games. And as you can see here, they have actually confirmed to launch their own token. And so just by using the testnet, you may get some of these tokens as an airdrop. Now, some of these are going to be garbage for sure, but we can look at all of them listed really simply for us, so we know exactly what to do and what airdrops are confirmed. Another resource is Earnify, which is where you put in your wallet address and it will tell you if your wallet is in line for an airdrop. So a ton of airdrops happen and maybe you forget about them or you just don't see the news. So what you can do here is paste in your wallet address and it will tell you which airdrop tokens that you can actually get. Now, there is a paid version of this, but you can actually get one search per month, I believe, where it will just tell you what you have, if anything. So as we can see here, some big airdrop tokens that a lot of people found through this. So if your wallet address is available for something, it will tell you, and I think you get one for free per month. Now, another great resource is called Zapper.fi. This isn't specifically for airdrops. However, if you do use DeFi, you can actually just link up your wallet here for free, and it's going to tell you if you have any unclaimed tokens. So for example, if you use Aave or Compound and you have some tokens that were given to you as part of an incentive program and you haven't claimed them yet, you can see them all down here. So you don't have to go to all of the applications. This is completely for free. Put in your wallet address, and I can see that I have some claimable wrapped Matic and some claimable wrapped AVAX right here on Aave that I'm missing out on. So I can withdraw those to my wallet. Great way to see everything. It's not specifically an airdrop, but it is really useful. So Zapper.fi is free for this as well. Now we know where to look for airdrops. We can see the biggest airdrops for this year, and there are some massive potential airdrops happening. The first one is MetaMask. Probably one of the biggest of them all, one of the most used applications. MetaMask is releasing a token. Consensus have confirmed this. Now the details are still unconfirmed, so we don't know exactly how this distribution is happening, but it is the MetaMask token, and so you will need a MetaMask account and to have used it fairly extensively. This is one of the biggest applications out there, so it's going to be a hefty token, probably going to be in the top 50 coins on its launch. Now, what do you have to do to get this token? Well, obviously use MetaMask. Now, one of the things you can do in MetaMask is have tokens in there and have a wallet address and potentially send tokens to and from your MetaMask to other MetaMask accounts or to other wallets. What a lot of people have focused on is the swap feature in MetaMask, because this is how MetaMask make most of their money. And so it goes to reason that maybe swap users will get a bigger allocation than those that just haven't done anything. If you click on swap right in MetaMask, you can see you can swap tokens from ETH to something else. So what some people are doing is just making some swaps right here. Now, gas fees are actually really low right now, which is great news. So you can get some ETH in from your Binance account or whatever, make some swaps. It is going to cost you some gas, but that is probably the best way to potentially get on to a MetaMask airdrop. The details as yet unconfirmed, but it's going to be one of the biggest airdrops in crypto for sure. Another huge potential launch this year is the Arbitrum token. Optimism and Arbitrum are layer 2 networks that launched on Ethereum. Optimism already has a token which is worth fully diluted around 4 or 5 billion. So it's a big ecosystem, and Arbitrum is expected to be around the same size. Now, this is a rumor for now, but Arbitrum doesn't have a token and they definitely will launch one. They have done some NFT airdrops in the past, but as you can see here, Arbitrum Nova has already launched as well, which is a gaming network, all in beta or testing phase officially, but when the token launches, you may be in for one if you use it. Now, I'll leave this thread linked in the description as well. Just give some instructions on how to go about these potentials. But as you can see here, bridge some tokens over from the Ethereum mainnet. So we'd need some ETH in our mainnet, and then actually to use the token bridge on Arbitrum right here. So we can pay some gas fees and get some ETH over from the mainnet over to Arbitrum 1. You may be in line for a small allocation airdrop for the community for bridging some ETH over from the mainnet, or you can use Orbiter, which is another layer 2 bridge. So you can bridge it from Ethereum and then bridge it over to some other layer 2 networks like Arbitrum and Arbitrum Nova, which should be getting a token, and therefore they should be giving some airdrops to early users and people that bridge assets over. Another potentially huge airdrop this year is ZK Sync. It's hotly anticipated and it is coming. ZK Sync is a scaling solution for Ethereum. You can see the baby alpha has arrived. So they're going through the testnet and everything, moving on to a fully functioning blockchain. Definitely a token coming here. A lot of people are using ZK Sync testnets and the baby alpha to potentially get some tokens. Like you can see here, there will be a full launch alpha and other milestones completed. Now, what we can do is go and use ZK Sync itself. We can bridge tokens over there, and you can actually use some applications on this already. Now, testnets have way more risk and everything like that. So I'll go over some key tips on safety right here in terms of for these airdrops. But if we go over to the ZK Sync wallet, you can connect your MetaMask and actually bridge some tokens over. There's also the ZK Sync 2.0 testnet as well, where you can bridge some testnet tokens over. You can check out the wallet. You can actually use a faucet to request some funds. So using all of these different options, including actually getting some real funds from your Ethereum wallet over to ZK Sync, may put you in line for an airdrop. There is also an exchange on this network called Zigzag Exchange. It's on ZK Sync 1.0 and also on Arbitrum. Again, potential airdrops here, not just for these networks, but potentially for Zigzag Exchange as well. It is an order book exchange. You can make some swaps on here. It is low cost. Just use some funds to use all of this, and you may be in for an airdrop when the ZK Sync token launches. And there are many more network airdrops happening this year. So what I'll do is leave a link to this thread in the description. All of the biggest Ethereum ecosystem airdrops, including potential from Starknet, Layer 0, Scroll, and Aztec, some big networks that potentially are launching with a lot of money behind them. They could be very lucrative if you are using the network and getting some airdrops in them. So I'll leave this thread in the description if you want to find out more. Now, the biggest tip when looking for airdrops is definitely to use a burner wallet. Because of the security implications, we are using smaller networks or test nets or applications that maybe aren't as trusted. And so there may be some garbage here that is going to phish your information, try and get your private keys, or just drain your wallet from a bad and malicious site. So the best tip here is to use a burner wallet for all airdrops. So get some tokens from your actual wallets, put it into this burner wallet, and then if anything bad does happen, you are not wrecked. That's the best way to prevent a big loss, just to use tokens in a burner wallet, and maybe switch that burner wallet every so often as well, so that if it does get drained or you do something that is going to compromise your keys in some way, only that wallet is compromised and your other investment wallets should be safe. All of the resources I talked about in this video are linked down in the description, plus the crypto investor course if you want to get a bit more serious, link down there as well. I'm James with MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.